Hey guys, Josh Winton here with Discreet Restoration at another property today in the Jupiter area, the Jonathan Landings development up here in lovely Jupiter, Florida. I wanted to take you today on a walkthrough of a project that we are, let's say, about 50-60% of the way done. The story behind this project is we had a home and mold inspection company that actually came out, did a walkthrough of the property, climbed up into an attic space where there's an air handler located up there, and discovered that this air handler was enclosed with drywall, which is never a good thing in South Florida. So thought I'd take you on a walkthrough, show you some pictures beforehand since our team moves quick and we've already got all this drywall ripped out of here. So stay tuned for the photos, the intro, and then we'll walk on through. Now that you've seen the before, let's go in and see where we are currently at. We've got one of our negative pressure containment chambers, plenty of other words that you can use to call it, set up here in this guest bedroom. And then over here is our war zone, ground zero. That's going to take us up to the attic space where we can show you a little bit about what's going on up there. And what I am going to do is throw on our N95 mask here. I'd put on a respirator, but then none of y'all will hear me. So hopefully we can still make out some, or most, preferably most of what we're saying. We are going to enter this little hatch area where you guys will see what's going on. We've already done the preliminary cleaning up here. We've got, actually, let's turn some lights on. How about that? Then we can actually see what we're talking about. So we've already done the preliminary cleaning. As you guys can see, we've removed all of the drywall that's up here. We've got the air handler, which is where we had enclosed. As we kind of move about, you can see where we're at. So all of the drywall has been removed from here. Got some of our junction boxes. The preliminary cleaning has taken place. Got all this lovely insulation that, believe it or not, was like that before we even got here. So that's kind of where we're at. But what I wanted to do was kind of show you guys and talk a little bit about the importance, as I close this hatch back up, get us some fresh air. Now, let's face that ladder again as we come down. And here we go. We're back in solitude. So, what I wanted to bring to your attention here, and the reason I wanted to kind of take you on a tour up there, show you a little bit about what's going on, what we've already accomplished for the day, so on and so forth, is so you can get an idea on why, or I should say what the relevance of this inspector, why they would call for this drywall to be removed. Because in layman's terms, or I should say common sense dictates that you've got an air handler inside of a closet, it's in an enclosed space, so what's going to happen is the unit is more subject to developing condensation, and unfortunately, being within these four walls up here, the ceiling and the floor also being another two, now you've got nowhere for that moisture to go. So when you have all of those walls off there, or in a traditional setting where you've just got an air handler up in the space above a garage, above a bedroom, not really a big deal. You've got the soffit ventilation, you've got some roof ventilations, ridge vents, that'll allow for that moisture just to mix with the ambient air and just gradually work its way up and out. In this situation where we had the air handler right up here, enclosed within those walls that you saw at the beginning of this video, we don't have anywhere for that moisture to go. So what happens is you start to see the mold developing on the ceiling there around the the lines that are leading up and out of the property. Now, I will say that is not from condensation. That is, well, it is from condensation, but not just the natural sweating of the air handler, but that's more so those refrigeration lines. More than likely, there's a piece of insulation that wasn't sealed very well, so it was developing on the surface. But same thing, who's to say if that would have actually turned to mold if that wasn't there and it was open to the attic space. So when you guys see things like this, it should be an immediate red flag. And in this case, Brownfish Inspections did a superb job. They're the ones that caught it. Brad over there, great company. They caught it. They communicated this to the real estate agent. Real estate agent communicated this to the homeowner. And 24 hours later, we're in here. We're taking care of this. So if you guys have any issues, if you have drywall around an air handler, if you just have something that this video sparks interest in your head to actually have us come out and take a look at, free of charge. We go out, we work with tons of real estate agents, commercial, residential, plenty of homeowners, plenty of inspection companies. So feel free to give us a call toll free at 888-405-2923. You can also catch us on the web at discreetrestoration.com. Stay tuned and check out the next video. Thanks.